Hey, going folk, welcome back. We are finally back with a $50 hunt. Well, hopefully, we got the $50 boxes. That's step one. So we got at least that part out of the way. Now we just need some huntable coin inside. Hey, we got a hunt of at least one box. Fantastic. No enders, but that's all right. I've just been fiending for a hunt overall. It's been much trials and tribulations trying to get this all sorted out. But I think we're finally on track now. All circulated there. Again, no enders. Box number 3. More of the same. A few newer ones, but mostly circulated stuff, older stuff. No enders. And lastly, box number 4. Looks very similar to box number 3. Some newer stuff, but some older stuff as well. And no silver showing on top. But finally, we have a hunt. So, let's jump in. I'll be back soon, hopefully. So, I flipped through the boxes real quick. Only kind of ender, I guess you could call it, was we have a proof ender in one of the boxes, but I already put it aside. We do, however, have one roll out of this box. It's pretty heavy. We're going to save that box to last. We're going to start on this one, but I just figured I'd share that little bit of information, and now we go. Roll 3 out of box 1 here. We get our first NFC of the hunt, 2019 out of Philly. I believe this is one I find a little less often than the others, so we'll take it. We will stack it to the side, and we will keep on moving. Hopefully, we will be back very shortly. Finished up first half box 1 here. Not off to the blazing start we're hoping for, but we did get a couple finds. We got 2006 Denver NFC and a 2020 out of Philly. So we'll add that to the other one we pulled out, and we will move on to the second half. Roll 32 here gives us our first find. It's not an NFC. We got a 1990 Philly with a little bit of a grease strike. Heaviest over here on the left-hand side. Kind of see obliterates the first part of the motto there, up through the L, and then kind of all around the periphery, just a little bit lighter in other parts, but it's a cool little find. Back is all struck up perfectly, so we'll take that. It's been a while since we found a nice little grease strike, so we'll take it and we will move on. Roll 35 here gives us a 1972 Philly with a little counter stamp right there on the shield on the reverse. Find these J's quite a bit. Still don't know where they're from, but we find them, so we'll take them. Always like finding them, so just stop to share that. And now, I was looking in the field up there. I don't know if that's like an old marker on there or something. Looks like it says 2. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, let's keep moving. Roll 39, and we got our what seems to be obligatory hold coin for the hunt. It seems like always finding one, so we've done it again. Now we move on. Let's go. Well, finished up box 1 here. Just one more NFC along the way. 2005 out of Denver. And that's it. So, we got room for improvement, but we got boxes to go. So, let's go. Well, she's an ugly one, but we did get our first NFC out of roll 4, box 2. So, we'll take it, stack up the rest, cover my recaps. But for now, let's keep on jugging and see what else is in there. Well, box 1 didn't get us there, but box 2. Getting this our first little piece of silver. It's gonna be a 40. She's dirty, but she's silver. We will gladly take it. It's been forever since we had a good hunt. Hopefully they keep coming, but if nothing else, we got one. So, happy to have her. Let's keep going. Like I said, if I didn't say, roll 9, box 2. All right, let's go. Oh, very next roll. I missed it by the edge, but we got ourselves a 2017 proof in fairly decent shape for being in circulation. Not too shabby. Definitely a little better box than the first one we had, so at least we're having some finds. Maybe, who knows, the next box is will be the one that has our proof ender in it, so maybe we got a little silver and a little proof sprinkled throughout, maybe both boxes, so who knows? Let's go find out. Well, we had a little early excitement in, in this half of the box, and then she went stone cold. But we did have one more NFC along the way. And that's it for the first half, so on to the second half we go. And I don't know, I'd be happy just to match the first half, I suppose. But I'm just, like I said earlier, though, I'm just happy to be having a hunt, so enjoying it. So let's keep on moving. Back on roll 39 here, and this down here has got to be a proof. I'm assuming. Giant thick edge on her. Almost an ender, and she is. 1998. So we got a second proof out of the box. Not quite as sharp as the last one, but still in pretty good shape for being in circulation. We'll take it. Let's keep moving. Hopefully we're going to run into some of that other stuff too we was finding in the first half. Let's see. Well, we wrapped up box 2 here. Just along the way, we had a couple NICs. One really ugly one, 2003, and one pretty much pristine, 2011. So I guess we'll take them both. And we will move on to box number 3. I believe that's the one that's going to have a proof ender in it. So if nothing else, we'll probably stop and open that roll live. But besides that, I'm just going to jump in and see where it takes us. Working through box 3 here. We're on roll 13. We got that proof ender right there that's coming up. We'll open that live. But we do have our first quasi little find here out of the box. Another hold coin. This one, a little cleaner hole on this one. A little better executed, I suppose. But we will take it. Keep on moving. Like I said, nothing else will stop at that proof roll, and go ahead and open it up. So if not sooner, I will see you then. Oh, very next roll, we got a proof before our proof. 83 this time. The other one's reverse facing, so I guess we don't know what it is yet, but this one's a little rougher than the others we found, but still not awful. I've certainly found worse. Got one, sometimes you can't even tell they're proofs until you really get a good look at them. So we'll take it and keep on chucking. See what else we get. Alright, so we got to our proof ender roll here. As I said, we'll go ahead and stop and open it up. Just since we know it's got something in it at least. And it looks like it's probably going to be it that's in there. Unless something's tucked in beside it. Nope. Just one proof. Come on. I'm trying to just grab it by the ribs because it looks like it's in fairly decent shape. It's got a little bit of toning on it, but it is a newer one, kind of. 1991, or yeah, 1991. Man, my eyes are terrible. Well, I'm also kind of trying to look over my phone at the same time, but we'll take that. It's 3 out of the 4 proofs that we found that have been in pretty darn good shape, so didn't look like anything else in the roll. If there is anything crazy, I'll bring it back in for it, but if not, I will keep on moving. I guess we're only 5 rolls from the midpoint, so we've had 1 NIFC along the way out of this box, 2004. So we'll count this as a box halfway point recap if nothing else pops up, and we'll just keep on moving. So let's go. Well, wrapped up second half box 3 here. Just a few more NFCs along the way, all out of Philly. 7, 8, 14, and 16. Unfortunately, the 2 there in the middle both got some little rat machine damage on them. But that's it out of this box, outside of the stuff we've already looked at. So we are going to bust into box 4, and we're going to try that heavy roll first. I don't know. We'll see, but I'll be right back. All right, here we go. With our one heavy roll. Hope for the best. We've had rolls heavier than that haven't produced in the past, though. Considering that the silver hasn't exactly been flowing in this hunt. I'm hoping to get at least a little bit of something out of here. Oh, yeah, we got one right here. How about that? A little Benji action. Sweet. 63 Philly. We will take it. She's a little cleany. It's alright though. I don't know if I had that on camera very well. I suck at this sometimes. But hopefully you saw it. If you didn't, I'll take my word for it. Anyways, we got one. So hopefully there's some more in the box. But I only know one way to find out for sure. So let's go. Kind of staying in line with the results of the other boxes. We got a first NFC fairly early, and she is crunchy. 2005 out of Denver. Just all kinds of ugly, but it is an NFC, so we'll take it. Keep on moving through the box, and see what else we get. Hopefully they're prettier than this. We'll finish up first half box 4 here. Just a couple more NFCs out of it, and that was it. 2011 out of Denver. 2011 out of Philly. I'm sorry. 2019 out of Denver. So, that's it for the first half. We was hoping to run into some of Benny's, even like step half brothers would have been alright, but we didn't even run into any of those. So, we'll move to the second half and hope they're hiding out there. So, let's go find out. Well, wrapped up the hunt here. We had 5 more NFCs along the way, giving us a total of 21 out of the 4 boxes. Just one little minor error out of this hunt. This little grease strike on the 1990 Philly. Small little handful of proofs. 1 that's a little rough, and 3 in fairly decent shape. And our 3 kind of oddball finds, 2 hold coins, and 1 with a counter stamp. And then these fellas, just 1 of each, but it was enough to give us a little fill the board hunt, I guess, on our first real $50 hunt in a while here, so we'll gladly take it. Drop them in the mug. Talking to my bank, it sounds like we're going to be on track here going forward, so hopefully we're back to some kind of regularly scheduled hunts here. And I will see you on the next one. I think we're probably going to be looking at a PCGS submission on some kind of modern Boeing type stuff. But I think that'll be it. So I will see you over there. For now, peace.